Hi, my name is Ryan McDonald, and I'm a solution architect at Qlik, and I want to show you today Qwik Forecast. So let's first talk about Qlik Sense Advanced Analytics integration. So as we know, there's the possibility with Qlik Sense to have server-side extensions, and that gives Qlik the ability to integrate with any kind of third-party engine. So for example, something like R or Python. So that's working very well today, and a lot of customers are already using this. Um, I also noticed during my time as a pre-sales solution architect that a lot of my customers wanted to look into time series forecasting. So kind of how can they predict the future a bit with and make a proper time series forecast. Um, while kind of working with these customers, I noticed some challenges to implementing this, which I've outlined here quickly. So first of all, the installation can be difficult. Definitely for someone that doesn't have like a Python or R background. Kind of being able to install the necessary libraries can be challenging. Sometimes you get errors, things like that. And then I also noticed, particularly for large enterprise customers, it can be difficult as they often block package managers or have servers without internet connectivity. So things like that make it a bit difficult for the installation. And then the second thing I noticed was in order for the time series forecast to work, you need to have a proper data model in place that supports that. So most normal applications won't have this data model in place. So that can be a challenge for the customers to kind of directly use the forecasting packages from something like Python or R. And the final part is that, the formulas needed to you create a time series forecast can be complex. And it can be difficult to kind of choose the correct formulas for the dimensions and measures. So these are kind of the main challenges that I saw within my projects with my customers. And I thought that with Qwik Forecast, we could improve on this a bit and make it easier for everyone to kind of have the benefits from time series forecasting. So this is where Qwik Forecast comes into place. That is the solution. We have to kind of break it into two parts here. So the first part, how do we address this the issue with this installation? So that's the Qwik Forecast installer. So basically, yeah, it's an installer. What's nice about it is you do not need to install Python or R before using it. You don't need to do anything like that. You also don't need to have any internet connectivity to use it. You do need internet connectivity to first, of course, download it, but once that download is on a server somewhere, that server doesn't need to have internet connectivity to make this work. It's a one-click install to install everything. So you basically just click one button and everything that you need will be installed. And there's basically no major prerequisites other than running on Windows at the moment. Okay, maybe we can just have a short demo. Okay, I just need to exit my desktop. And yeah, to install the Qwik Forecast installer, you can just navigate to this GitHub website, Qwik Forecast installer, and go to the release area. And from the release area, you can download the zip file, and you can extract this onto your QlikSense server, which I've done already. And you can find it here. And basically to start the installer, you just right click on the start file and say run as administrator and accept any prompts. And then you will just get this one button here and you can just say install Qwik Forecast. Then you'll also get some feedback here, which tells you everything that's been done. So it's basically taken this analytic connection and installed it as a Windows service. And it's also installed it on the Qlik Sense side as well. And that was basically it. We just need to click the one button and then it has everything installed, what we need. So that was the just a recap of the Qwik Forecast installer. Now there's still two kind of challenges which the Qwik Forecast installer doesn't address, and that's kind of the data model and the formulas. And for this, the solution is in this case the Qwik Forecast extension. So this is basically an extension which provides a wizard-based approach. So it kind of guides the user through certain steps. So there's no need for coding. It basically automatically enriches the data model to be ready for time series forecasting. And it automatically creates master items needed for time series forecasting. So here's a few screenshots of kind of what the wizard looks like and how it kind of guides the user through. So there's basically kind of 3 or 4 major steps through this wizard, and then you're ready to go. Okay, let's take a quick look at the Qwik Forecast extension. So I have here just already a normal app prepared with a normal data model with just some information, things like revenue, cost of goods sold. As you can see, I have data till kind of mid 2019, but nothing to do with the future yet. So how can I get a time series forecast? So that's possible with the Qwik Forecast. You can first here just search and find my Qwik Forecast extension, and I'm just going to replace the line chart with this Qwik Forecast for now. Then I'm going to hit here, okay, start my forecast setup. And now I'm in my wizard, which kind of guides the end user through the entire process. So first I need to select a forecast date. I'm going to select my order date in this case, and I can select the aggregation level. So the option of daily, weekly, or monthly. I'm going to select monthly, and then I can also select the forecasting periods here. So maybe I want 3 years, and that'll be months, 36 months, 3 years. Then I just click here, and then I hit next. And now I get a list of all the fields within the table of my order date, so my forecast date. And I just need to choose which fields are dimensions and which ones are measures. This is so that we can set up the data model properly and ensure that I'm able to apply all the filters in my data model also on my forecasting measures. So it's quick. In this case, I just have 2. Cost of goods sold and revenue are the only measures in this table. So then I can just click next. Now I need my base measure. So that would be, as you can see here in the background, I've used sum of revenue everywhere for this dashboard. So I'm also going to use sum of revenue here. I can, of course, click the FX here and use the normal Qlik formula editor, and hit apply. I can also, if I want, I can preview the master items and script that will be generated, because in the next step, we will automatically create a dimension and a measure that will be used in our time series forecast. And of course, in order to do that, we need to modify the load script as well. So this is the modification that will take place. So you can kind of look through it just to understand what's going on. And when you're ready, you can hit reload app and create master items. In this step, we will reload the app and create the master items which are displayed here. So let's do that. Okay, so everything went fine. We get a little status report of everything that's been done. So everything was created successfully. Setup is finished. So the master items, the app has been reloaded with the new data model. The master items have been created for us. And yeah, we could basically say close and then use these master items. Or you can choose to create line chart. So this will actually convert the Qwik Forecast extension object into a normal standard Qlik Sense line chart. And it will use then um, the new forecasting measures, which are leveraging the Qwik Forecast time series forecasting in the background. And as you can see, now we have data for the next 3 years using this new advanced analytics capability. Now, what's nice is, of course, I can select across my dashboard, and all filters will work with this forecast as well. So it's quite interactive for the end user, just to make a selection and then have the forecast automatically update. Yeah, so that's basically the Qwik Forecast extension and how it can help you very quickly get running with time series forecasting in Qlik Sense.